Bruce is 73 years old. Great shape, 6 foot, 175, and a black belt in karate, so he knows technique. But watch here. There's no drive, there's no rotation, drive of the knob towards the target point, and snap. And you watch his footwork here. It's a double stutter step. It comes down, and there's just absolutely no semblance of a drive. He's pinned, his arms are pinned to his chest, and he ends up into a rollover and no snap at all. Very, very little snap. So he needed a lot of work. He was averaging 66 miles an hour with a high of 73 on day one. And just no power at all. He plays on 245 and 225 fences and has never hit a home run. Now they use a single wall metal bat, but they have a 44-375. But you look at how jammed he is here. Look at the wrist just flex. The right arm is still completely jammed. It's pinned to the side. So let's take a look at what a good rotation, drive, and snap is. If you look at my swing right here, I'll show you myself because I know what I'm trying to do. There's rotation, there's a drive of the knob towards the target point, which is extension and a lag, and then I flow into the snap. Watch here, the knob comes up, the bat head drops, there's no snap, there's no drive, there's no rotation drive to get that extension, that lag and snap. The hands drive forward, but then they slow down, and then there's no snap. You just kind of die right at impact, and the hands bounce off and down. You know, rotation, the knob is down, the knob is level, the knob is pointing up. There's no lag or snap. There's not even a snap through. If you watch again, rotation, the drive of the knob towards the target where the ball is going to be, and then you flow into the snap, where the top hand drives past the bottom, and you get a good wrist snap. And a wrist snap is caused by the drive of the top hand past bottom. But this lag right here, this drive. And then there's this flow right into the snap. And it all comes from the rotation, the drive of the rear hip open rotating, the drive of the hands both together, driving that knob straight line. See, you change direction about 3 times, and then you don't even get any kind of a snap. So that's what we had to work on. Had to work on your rotation, the drive of the knob towards the point of contact. And the point of contact isn't up at the ball, it's where the ball is going to be. See the ball drop into there? I let that ball drop from a high spot to the zone. I'm driving my hands right there about a foot below it, and then boom, that ball drops into the point that I am. That's just something to learn from doing a lot of repetitions. So we wanted to make this smoother, a little bit of a wind, reach it ahead more, and then unwind. Good. That's day one. On day two, we went ahead and we turned it to a little bit more of a glide, so we didn't lift it up and down. And then look at it, you reach it ahead, there's a good rotation. So we wanted to get a good rotation, drive of the hands, and snap. It's just like hitting an axe into a tree, which you've done. See the lag? Look at the lag. Look how much better that is. You get the drive of the hands, and you go into the snap. Good. In a chair, we take the hips out of the equation. We still drive it, but look at how hard you drive into that bag. Just awesome. Swing simulator, which we saw on our website, is just awesome. In the chair, again, your rotation, drive of the hands, and snap. Drive of the knob forward with both hands, and then finish through into the snap. The top hand drives past the bottom, and you torque. Again, we go back to this. We want to get a good base of the hips driving and the shoulders rotating open. See, look at this double stutter step you had day one. Just horrible. But watch on day two. Look at here, a nice glide, you move ahead, and look how powerful, you're really torquing tight and hard against that front brace leg. Standing swing simulator, best way to get a lot of reps in. Again, everything just goes from one drill to the next. Rotation, drive of that knob, we're letting that ball drop down to the level of the rope, and then we're snapping, driving, snapping. Just excellent. Look at the drive of the hands and then the snap, drive and snap. It's really one motion. We break it down to 3 parts slow, but when it's done, it's a 30th of a second. So from here, rotate, drive, and snap, one motion, and then just you drove so hard that it came out of your top hand well after full extension. And right there, just nice. So off the tee here, rotation, drive, and snap. When we drive towards, the hands are going to go down a little bit because look at the hands are driving towards the bottom of the ball because we want to snap through the bottom of the ball. Look at right here, how jammed in here. The right arm is still pinned. Look at how extended your top arm is afterwards. Watch your top arm. You're driving the knob forward. Look at your top arm extends past the top hand past the bottom to create the snap. Watch right here. Look at your top arm. There's just no concept of any kind of hitting. Just tremendous. So here at the end, the first swing here we looked at. Again, we're driving, but we don't flow into the snap. See, the hands just dive down. They don't snap through. We got to drive harder and drive that snap through. Good there. Just so vastly improved. Watch. Rotation, drive off the rotation, and then flow into the snap. Look at that. And as you snap, watch your top arm. Does your top arm extend or is it pinned to your side? Look at it, straightening out right there. Good. Rotation, drive. Now right here, see? Boom, you went underneath a higher pitch. You got to work even higher to drive that top pitch, like right there. You got to work even harder. There, you're just a little bit early. You got to snap. Knob came up a little bit, but you're just a little early. There, low pitch. You understand you have to drive down to the point of contact. We don't want to lift. We want to drive the ball. So drive, drive, drive. And that's just great. That's just a great finish there. Rotation, drive of the knob, and snap. You had some tremendous increases on, you went from 66 average to 76 average, and you hit an 84 and an 86. Absolutely awesome. Let's look at the live. Good.
26 miles per hour. 26 miles per hour.
Good.
25 miles per hour.
Good job.
Miles per hour.
Look at that. The three keywords we use for what you went through today, Bruce, what are they?
Rotate, drive, and snap.
Rotation, drive, and snap. And for you, what part failed you the most in the early lesson and coming into here?
Probably the drive.
Yeah, absolutely. You came in your arms a pin.
Yeah.
So drive is extension. We used to say rotation, extension, snap. So you've got to work out as you do the drills. We left you 4 drills here that are phenomenal. You need to work out the balance between rotation, drive, and snap. You know, for you, mostly the drive is what failed, so that's probably going to be where a little bit more thought process is. But do you really, once you start cutting loose on the boom, do you really have time to think about them individually?
No, not at all.
You walk out of here with a base of only 3 or 4 drills and equipment. Talk a little bit about what you're going to do when you get home as far as drills on a daily basis.
Okay, I'm going to use the swing simulator. That is the most beneficial, I feel, for me, because it keeps my arms on a line, keeps the knob driving towards the point of contact, and it tells me how hard and one single motion I'm making.